DFZRadio.com.
Fantastic.
Woo! It's Monday, the plug Monday.
Monday.
Yes. And we are back on another beautiful day here in Southern California. It's kind of a warm one, expected.
It's hot.
Expected. We just had Easter, spring, it's all happening. And once again, the sun rises and the plug happens at 6 p.m. What the fuck do you know?
Amen.
Anyways, what's up? I'm Dutch Master, and we're one man down today, but that's okay. Sam's out. He's man down. Rock, he's here with me.
Winning.
We're gonna go hard. We're gonna go extra hard. We're gonna make up for that. Minus one person, we're gonna go extra hard. Rock's just gonna start saying shit.
So get ready for today.
What's gonna happen? He's got his old fucking remedy over here, the mixture.
Call it the good gift.
Changes every time we have it, but you know.
Yeah.
The name is the same. The ingredients are different.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, we're the plug, DFZRadio.com. We're going to talk gaming. We're going to keep you connected to the games you love. We are your source, your content, your neighborhood-friendly gaming content provider. And we got some announcements. What are we talking about? E3 around the corner.
Yes.
Registration process is currently happening. We're on that list. We're hopefully getting the okay on that and getting right in.
That's right.
Otherwise, we're going to have to work our magic, which has happened before.
Yeah, it won't be a problem, you know. Got to work the magic. Hashtag
Magic's
work
happening.
the magic.
It's always happening. We got a God of War giveaway coming. We got that all prepped to be released on our Instagram. That's going to get actually, we just might let it loose tonight too. We might just do that. We'll announce it tonight on our Instagram. It'll be officially active, taking any participants. The rules, I guess, are a follow, a like, a repost, tag a friend.
And be of age.
Be of age. So this is the thing. I was thinking about that. That's kind of why I haven't done it yet. How are we going to do that? We can have people like age verify through a website, and then that website will like collect the who they are via email.
Okay.
And then we can just correspond all those things and make sure that they also did that one process as well. Like they'd have to put who their Instagram handle is. That way we know at least someone went through the process of actually doing that. And, it's just for protection for us because I'm not even sure what kind of legal, bridges we're crossing there. You know what I mean? So we want to be safe. We want to be fun. We don't want it to get serious, but also we don't want to, piss anybody off trying to give away some free shit. You know what I mean? That's
trying to make the fans happy and,
right.
moms and pops.
So I think we'll just have to maybe be a little bit more rigorous on our, scanning, are our final scans for the contestant, the winner. We'd have to kind of, maybe do a little bit extra background work on them,
For sure.
Get our private eyes and our investigators.
Better safe than sorry.
My dad works at Microsoft, and your account is locked right now. the old school troll, the kid troll.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But we could get some people to find out their information if we wanted to.
Yeah.
No, no. We're doing an event. The plug is hosting an event this month. This is going to be a local one for us down here in Cerritos, California, Long Beach, California. We're going to have sorts of a DFZ family event sponsoring a shop, a local retail hydroponics gardening store that we've known the people for a very long time, and they want to do something fun, so we're going to bring some games out. We're going to have Rock here taking on all challengers.
The abuse it will be there early.
So Rock's promising some fireworks. He's saying he's going undefeated, but if
that's
you
a
beat
for sure
him,
thing.
this is anybody that's even comes by. It's really a fun event. You can do some shopping and stuff too. If you beat him, you will get some extra rewards, some loot that will help you along the way with shopping, and probably some other stuff too. We're gonna have food, drinks.
So feel free to stop by and waste your time and buy some things.
Yeah, that's what we're hopefully gonna be. What's gonna be happening. And
this
that's gonna
is
be.
real.
We're gonna get some footage from that too. So we'll bring that at the end of the month too. But that's on the 28th this month. It's gonna be in Cerritos at Cerritos Hydroponics. I don't have the address and stuff, but I'm sure we'll get that going. It's a little ways out. We'll talk about it again, and also going to be on our Instagram as well. Oh yeah! You can also call into the show.
Listen up.
562-653-0707. Call in, talk gaming, talk shit to Rock.
They don't like that.
Entertain us.
I feel like you guys haven't noticed that they do not like that. They try. The abuse is there, just like it will be on the 28th.
Okay.
And then
He's bringing the abuse. This is very,
just
very
saying.
abusive, Rock.
I have to be.
Okay, dude. I mean, that's how the gaming world is. It's not nice.
I mean, they got to see it firsthand on the show.
At least competitively, it's not nice. It's not a nice world.
I'm just saying, they got to see it.
They even got Overwatch League guys getting kicked out of there for like sexual misconduct and like, calling people
Sexual misconduct.
Yeah, I guess they're wilding out. These Overwatch players are wilding. They're from all over the world. But
Yo, seriously, what could you do to get called out for sexual misconduct, dog?
You know, it's 2018, man. You can do anything.
Oh my god,
anything's possible, man.
I'm sorry, that's new to me, man. I don't get it.
Anything's possible, man. So Rocky, what you been gaming on, player?
I've been playing a little Fortnite and some Monster Hunter. I played some Far Cry. I played a few things this month, But
that Monster Hunter, man, with this this spring event, we're gonna talk about that later. But it definitely has picked things up a little bit. They do a good job keeping it fresh.
Did you see the spring event gear?
Yeah, there's tons of whole like new limited armor sets. There's new weapon sets. But like I said, we're gonna talk about that later. I think we're gonna save that for the middle part of the show. Gotcha. There's quite a bit of stuff, a lot of stuff going on there. What else? We did the event. We did E3. E3 has the, public passes this year too, that people can get. I know you're gonna, and we're gonna be like that when we're there too. But like, dude, it's pretty cool.
But this is the thing. I don't think it's a problem that the public is being let in. It's the amount of people that they let in.
After that money, man.
That's insane. It's just no room to do anything. It ruins everything.
They realize.
But I mean, we don't have to worry about that because we're pressed now.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was kind of getting into. That's what I was like kind of going into is that we couldn't even you didn't get that opportunity. Right?
I know.
You weren't able to purchase those tickets, right? It wasn't like that. And getting in, you'd have to like know somebody that was part of a company and this or that. And, it's just cool that is available because it is huge. It's good to just be able to get in and see. But, yeah, you're right. If you're not prepared for it and you're going there, it's just – it already used to be really bad, but now it's like even way, way worse. And
they let in double the amount of people they usually let in. Yeah, that is insane.
But did you see their PlayStation bus and their PlayStation store?
Yeah,
the cells and then everybody else's cells in there.
But at the same time, that's because they should have always done things outside for the public.
They should have. They
and
really
that's crazy. And I feel like it would be way more effective if they did it that way. Like the inside has to be more professional because it's business oriented.
It's super business oriented, and that's what I'm saying. If you creep into the wrong places, they'll be like, "Excuse me, what are you doing up here?"
Yeah, exactly.
And you'll be like, "Oh, what the hell's going on behind these doors?" And deals are being made at some point.
Exactly. So to make it so jam packed where you can't go do business, it's like
it's true. That's actually a really good point on their side. I'd say the business side. If you were a business and you're trying to bring your product and you're like, well, and like you see it in other professions too, or other industries where they have one day or something like that. And we've talked about it before for the public to kind of limit that. Because then it allows you the other days to really focus on the business, getting your product seen by the right people, and it's important to see have the end user use your product, of course. But if you can't find the ways for them to get access to it, then you know what's the point there? That's like the bridge you really got to cross first. Make that deal. Now everybody's seen it. You're hyping it.
Exactly. But think about all the dope shit they do outside.
Yeah, it's
that
pretty dope.
You leave the inside to go outside because that's where all the dopest shit used to be.
Yeah.
Like they had tournaments outside, you know, like game reveals, everything. You know, they gave away all the shirts and stuff. You got drinks, they fed you outside, everything.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not taking away from the inside, but the outside used to be booming. I feel like it should be a little more booming.
It was pretty booming though. We had a good time.
Oh yeah, but then they had that whole section over there at Nokia Live as well.
Yeah.
Cut the check. But you know, they had that event over
We need
there
it.
and that was booming. So that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't understand why they had to jam pack the expo so heavily where you couldn't even see all the things you need to see.
Right. No, I feel you. And the lines, it makes the lines crazy. The apps, like for instance, Sony's app that you have to use to even get on the list to go see
my
that.
God.
It's
And
impossible.
they didn't even update it or fix it.
Yeah, and it's impossible to get through, and you miss the stuff that you want to unless you like by chance or in the right place at the right time. And they're like, we have extra people that didn't make it. You know, it kind of, you're like so overwhelmed because it's so cool that you're there and this and that. And then you get down to like these core things. You're like, man, I didn't even get to see that, and I wouldn't even have had a chance ever.
Exactly.
You know, so I don't know. It's bittersweet, but it's so cool though. Still, because we're at like the best, greatest show for gaming and other like electronics and tech, and we're getting to see it live as it unfolds. And that's all the shit that everybody talks about for the next year. So
Exactly.
and we get to be right there up in the front, right in his face.
I agree with you 100%. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I feel you.
At least cut the number.
I feel you. No, I don't want.
At least knock off 25% of the people.
Yeah.
It was uncomfortable. It was extremely hot.
Yeah,
But I had a good time still because it was E3. So I can't.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I'm saying.
With all that, but you know, we got to look at it from both sides, and you know, that's just how it is. I mean, I prefer.
I mean,
them
I was
not to
on
be there,
both sides.
too.
I was on both sides. Right?
Oh, he's seen court cases and court sides.
That's what I'm saying. I've been on both sides of that, so it's like it's still terrible, man.
I feel you. That's it. It is what it is. We will be there. We'll be having a great time, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. And then we're gonna talk shit about these like what color are the badges?
Green.
Green
badges. The green badges. Those motherfuckers. There they are. Look, goddamn greenies.
In the group, they stay together. They travel in packs. But
honestly,
it's true.
This is
It's
what it
kinda
is.
true.
It was the type of people that got let in last year. Like
But it was the first time.
Yeah, but think about the bags. Like there's always enough bags.
There was
you
abuse.
leave. You could take like 2 or 3 bags, and there was still more than enough bags for everybody.
No, for sure, there was abuse.
People were taking entire containers and just shoving them in a single bag and putting the shit on eBay, things like that, and people didn't really get all the stuff that they really experience.
There was a couple like small things that you're like that I was like, you know,
like you would
whatever.
see it, you would look over and see a dude with a bag of bags. And
I
you're
got
like, what
over
are you
it,
doing, dog?
But there were a couple things that I got over that I really wish I had. Like at the time, I was like, "Fuck, dude, I can't believe we missed this. Like, what did we do?
Yeah.
Did we walk through the wrong door? Did we come through a secret fucking entrance? Because I didn't see any of this shit.
No.
And yeah, dude, no, it was just all fucking ransacked before because
by one or two dudes at a time.
We're playing it old school style. Like, dude, we're gonna show up right when it opens, get let right in. We know the cutthroat parking spots. Da da da.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like the year before worked out, and then this year is just totally different. It's like, dude, it felt like we got there so late, and it wasn't.
We were
It wasn't in late. That's what I'm saying.
We were actually
exactly.
30 minutes early.
And by the time we got in there was just nothing. Like they said people had came in and got the stuff before they even like let them actually into the show floors.
Exactly.
So it was kind of, you know, but that's like once again, if I was that person, it was my first time going there, I could see myself going in there and just, you know, getting it all.
Really?
Maybe. I would know better. I wouldn't know how to behave. I wouldn't know how to behave myself, you know what I mean?
I can't argue that.
I'd be in there acting like a noob.
Yeah.
And like they were.
There it is.
That's
real shit. Damn.
We got to see it on both sides, I guess. I don't know, man. Well, let's take a little break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk some news, because, you know, PAX East just went down. So there's been a couple announcements. So we're going to get into that right after this break. Couple jams, couple songs. We're the Plug Gaming on DFZRadio.com. We'll be right back.
Drink in my cup, someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Side diesel in my blood, purple drink in my cup. Someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Yeah, crank it up, crank it on up, crank it up. Sour diesel up in my blood, purple drink up in my cup, crank it up, crank it on up. That's D, oh that's D. Got me smoking the bass, no stress cheese. Now hold up, roll up. Check the situation, about to go nuts. With a little bit of perk up in my cup. You could tell the bartender to fill it on up. That's alright, baby, work your stuff. And that's all night, baby, work your strut. You and your friends can ride when I go. Take a little spin in my Monte Carlo. Take a little dip, baby, show you how I roll. Take a little hit, baby, puff on the hydro. Eyes so lit, make me look like my eyes closed. Purple drink mix, make me look like my eyes glow. Hypno Grey Goose with a little grape juice. That's how it is, so I'ma have to take side diesel in my blood. Purple drink in my cup, someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Side diesel in my blood, purple drink in my cup. Someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Yeah, crank it up, crank it on up, crank it up. Sour diesel up in my blood, purple drink up in my cup, crank it up, crank it on up. It's the ADX team with no doubt in between, and we stay fresh and clean when we hop on the scene, and we style on them, profile on them. If they wanna act crazy, then we wild on them. It's the S to the T and that Cambo G, either Maserati blue or the Lambo green, and that Chevrolet mean when it drop on the street. Either hating on you or they hating on me, and it's shaved up, raised up, drive it to the flow, got them blades that stay tough, and the candy on the bike, same color as sour. Catch me on the site 100 miles per hour. This is my life, so this ain't ours. So I stay tight, so this is power. With the ADX team, you could call us some brave hearts. Sour diesel trees, you could call it the trademark. Side diesel in my blood, purple drink in my cup. Someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Side diesel in my blood, purple drink in my cup. Someone tell the DJ, crank it on up. Yeah, crank it up, crank it on up, crank it up. Sour diesel up in my blood, purple drink up in my cup, crank it up, crank it on up. West Coast, crank it on up. East Coast, crank it on up. Midwest, crank it on up. Down south, crank it on up. Yeah, crank it up, crank it on up, crank it up. Sour diesel up in my blood, purple drink up in my cup, crank it up, crank it on up.
Yeah, SG, DJ Dale, Big Bell, Killer P, Chill with the OE, it's the ADX team. 462 Mall.
Cause I always got that 425. Man, I got so high I couldn't even drive. Look at what I did by 25, nigga. Dizzy OG think I alive. Cause I always got that 425. You know I got it. I always got that 425. You know I got it, nigga. You know I keep that 425. Blaze one with me then. Dizzy OG think I alive. Hey, Dizzy OG all up in my paper. Hey, but is he right about to run for mayor? Whoa. Started my label, now they think I'm giving out favors. Too bad, a couple niggas that I used to fuck with turned into haters. Don't be hitting my line, cause I ain't got the time. I told you once, nigga don't front online. I know what the fuck if you want. Seeing through these fools, mad cause I make their girlfriend booty move. With my G ways, I'm just too damn cool. Nigga, what life do to you? Ayy, looking mad at me. I be smoking, I be mad happy. I don't really worry about these niggas that be making comments, throwing jabs at me. Dab hat, feeling dab happy with the 425. Ayy, I love Vegas for the 24/7 side. You can see that I always got that 425. Man, I got a man, I got so high I couldn't drive, couldn't even drive. Look at what I did by 25, nigga. Dizzy OG think I we alive, cause I always got that 425. You know I got it. I always got that 425. You know I got it, nigga. You know I keep that 425. Blaze one with me then. Dizzy OG think I we alive. Hey.
Word around town is that be down the road. They ain't never lied. All my bitches fly. April 25. Yeah, that's right. Bitch, I feel like Pac. Circa 95. Screaming death to all my haters. We can't let it slide. Bitch, I'm about to ride. Suicide. It's a suicide. Fucking with the squad. Never televised. Pray to stay alive. Play your lane or test your luck against the crew. Bitch, you decide. Foolish pride. Got these bitches out of pocket. I'm just cheapin' with the tribe. Let's get high. Bitch, I'm flowing back to back to back. Kobe Shack. I'm too fucking high to see a hoe react. I'm too fucking faded to see you salty. I made it. They hated from the beginning. My pedals still hit the pavement. Ooh, looking mad at me. I be smoking, I be mad happy. Yeah, they used to laugh at me. Now promoters throwing cash at me. Money long, now we the strong. Now bitch, I be living that high life. Blowing that kush be the highlight. Pass me a light, now the vibes right.
Always got that 425. Man, I got a man, I got so high I couldn't drive, couldn't even drive. Look at what I did by 25, nigga. Dizzy OG think I we alive, cause I always got that 425. You know I got it. I always got that 425. You know I got it, nigga. You know I keep that 425. Blaze one with me then. Dizzy OG think I we alive, hey.
Rasta stand for positive. Love is all we got to give.
Bringing forth the remedies. Listen to your melodies.
We're living for beyond today. Never we be led astray.
Come my people fight again. Natty dread fight again.
A Rastafari, I'm a senior. He make sure no Babylon come in ya. While me a stuff about join and me steamers. We come to bring reality to all the dreamers.
Yeah, cause Babylon we not fear ya. Destruction and corruption will reveal ya. Now the people feel that music is our healer. Without words and our philosophies will free ya.
Rasta stand for positive. Love is all we got to give.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Squeeze me. Well, let's just get straight into it and talk some news. PAX East just went down over the weekend. And there's a ton of announcements. Some we've already known because that happens, but some new. Also, it seems that they had a fucking amazing, like, streamer kind of, like, highlight there. They usually have streamers show up to these types of things, and normally the broadcasting companies have their own events. But I saw Mixer had their own little cubicle, having live streamers, some of their best streamers there. Twitch did it. Facebook had it going on there too. The booth looks pretty cool. We didn't go. These are just from pictures that I've seen, and that's it's surprising, man. Everybody's getting into this shit. The streaming shit is getting muy
So the
popular.
stream avenues are coming out and making booths now,
And they're making booths. And it used to just be Twitch.
I remember, like, Twitch is indoors
It's kinda
now.
new.
At the,
yeah, and it's kind of new.
Yeah, like at E3, Twitch is inside now.
But they're
They
paying
used to
that
be
money. They're
outdoors.
really pushing this stuff.
Yeah.
And they're trying to ingrain video games into American culture, or just the culture of people, human culture. They're trying to make it part of, like, art is, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to, bring that into it and just have it into your day-to-day life, always around you, or always experiencing it, observing it.
Fortnite is doing that shit, dog.
Well, they want to do it on all, like, levels. Like, Fortnite's it is a craze. It's a very accessible game, right? But they're trying to make it seem like, or make it to where it's like, okay, like, you can have, like, Fortnite people are like, oh, it's violent, this or that or whatever. But, like, you could have a violent piece of art, and somebody will sit there and be like, oh, they'll think of some reason that makes it less violent, that make it, like, able to be, like, put up in a public area, and be like, well, it's like, it slaughtered people, but, the way that he used the technique is da-da-da. They find reasons to justify, bringing this stuff into their day-to-day life, even though it may seem inappropriate or something like that, and inappropriate. But video games, they're trying to do that too, like, day-to-day people stick up for video games for no reason. Just be like, well, it's a video game. It can be this, it can be that, rather than just like, that's bad for my kids and it's making them act this way. You know what I mean? It's like, no, the game doesn't do that. Like, anybody that knows the difference between the game and real life knows that it doesn't do that.
That's people not raising their own children.
But that's what I'm saying. By putting it, by bringing this into the culture of our lives, all day-to-day lives, we are blending that where it's not so, there's not so much of a negative tag on gaming, because it's for lazy people, or it's for people that aren't this and that. It's like, dude, you know even what it takes to make a game? Like, the person that's making that game had to be passionate about fucking making video games, because
seriously, man,
it ain't fucking fun.
The hours and days.
I mean, it's
and
fun to
weeks
see your
and
completed
months
project,
and
but the
years.
work, yeah, exactly. It's like, even like building a home, even like, that's hard work. It's shitty work, just shit work. But when it's done, it's fucking like a masterpiece. You know what I mean? It's beautiful,
Exactly.
and it's great to look at, and you're proud of it. But doing the whole thing of it, I mean, it's not. It's glorified job, because the end result is really cool, right? And that's the same way. But they're getting this. This is becoming normal in everybody's life, day-to-day lives. That's what they're trying to do. So Twitch is on Amazon. Amazon's in everybody's house. Everybody uses Amazon. You see these kind of moves that are happening. You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
So that's good. I think that's super cool. The streamers are getting bigger. It's its own variety of entertainment. It's like could be replaced for TV in some instances.
For some people, it's like that
Exactly,
already.
yeah.
I know.
Right.
Like, I got a homie who only watches YouTube and Twitch.
Huh.
And that's insane to me. I was like, that's all? Yeah, that's it.
Totally normal to him, though. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what's it's becoming normal, and that's cool.
Yeah, so.
Also, some other announcements at PAX East. We have, PUBG's, we already know they got the new map. That's coming to Xbox, so that's like confirmed. It's on its way. We'll be able to play it on console, the new map, which is, I believe it's called Savage or something like that. It's like a tighter, condensed map. It's supposed to, like, push people more closer to each other and engage.
Way more aggressive. Gameplay.
More aggressive, more engagement, and,
Okay.
Like that style of play, guess what that style of play, who that helps out? Streamers.
Yeah, true.
Because people want to see action-packed stuff, quick play, quick fights, getting right into it right off the bat. And this map kind of is just built for that style of play. So it's just basically, you know what I mean? They're like kind of like, okay, like this is what you guys wanted to see. This is what you want more of. The streamers are liking it. The viewers are going to like it. The maps looks pretty cool. I saw some people playing it, and it's like a desert type map.
When does it release?
It's already out on PC. They did like an invitational first, I guess. I think it's out officially now. I'm not 100% sure about that. But they definitely did an invitational to the map, and you got to see some good gameplay from it. It looks really cool.
Sweet.
And the PC version of PUBG, oh my God, it looks so good. It just really makes you not want to play the console version when you watch it, but it's still a fun game. Don't get me wrong, but it's got some work on console for sure.
Listen up.
Okay.
For sure.
You know, I got to get into PUBG, dog.
You got to, yeah, dude. It's $30. It's worth the $30. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I keep getting told that, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it.
We'll play some if you get in. We'll definitely get.
You know,
down.
I've been having a problem with Microsoft. You know, they like banning me for no reason and shit. You know, I get it, man.
That's because you're a troll.
I was a kid. I was wilding. Get off me.
Yeah, this type of stuff never goes away. Dude, Geico was at PAX East hosting a Hearthstone tournament.
The lizard?
Yes, the Geico insurance. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. They're look at that. Insurance, car insurance, got to have it every day, day-to-day life. Nobody talks shit about it. You just accept the fact that you're just giving people money on a monthly basis. Sometimes, you know, whatever, bi-monthly or every 6 months, however you choose to pay that shit, you're still going to pay. They're into it. That's telling you something. They're spending your money that you're paying for your insurance to advertise at a video game thing. What is that telling you? They know that mad people are about to be there. That
Honestly,
this shit is fucking huge.
Video games is the biggest industry now.
Well, it is, but it also, people are like not really accepting that. You know what I mean? They haven't realized that.
Well, that's the problem. They don't have to accept it. It is what it is. It's
No,
just
but
gonna-
it hinders it because it's not. It's like not so widely acceptable like as if it were a book.
Dude.
Like a book has the #1 bestseller. A CD has the best-selling
Bruh.
CD, which causes those things to go on sale and get them more widespread. Right? There's nothing like that for the video games.
I played with
yet.
a dude who was 67 with ants the other day, dog. On fucking. Oh my God.
The Division.
No.
What are you talking about?
Fortnite.
Oh, okay. He's
So-
67 years old. That's
67
awesome.
fucking years old, dog.
He's
And
a streamer. He should stream.
that's
'cause
all he plays.
awesome.
He told me he only plays Fortnite.
That's great.
And I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, all my friends and their kids talk about it and stuff like that. So I bought a PlayStation to play.
See, there it is.
So automatically.
Fortnite breaking barriers, man.
And for some odd reason, think about it. How
He's
many
like,
people?
everybody I know plays it. So it's like you only hang out with old kids or old people and your grandkids, and that's who's fucking on it. So you
Dog,
on it. It's
I'm
like,
telling you, dog.
I'm
It's
with
like
I'm with the squad.
Fortnite got everybody on it, man. When my homie's Pops was playing, I was done. I was like, okay, Fortnite has officially
Hey,
taken
Rock,
over.
you better get on. I'm about to get this dub. Like, wait, what?
Shady Dro's Pops plays. He bought a PlayStation to play, and he's
awesome.
never played any games.
That's awesome.
He's never been a gamer.
I love that. And it's like that. Fortnite is like that. It's actually made people that may have owned a PlayStation or something like that and not been using it or something like
Yeah.
that. They've got it back. 1, it's free. 2, it's really fun. 3, if you really want to go hard and like get good and do like, it has that expansion for it. To where you
Fortnite
can
is selling
get really
consoles now,
competitive.
dog.
It's true. It's true.
That's what you got to think about.
Yeah,
They're
I
selling
mean,
consoles now, and it's a free
'cause
game.
It's so much easier to just hop on with the console and the cost, everything like.
All they have to do is just be like, hey, now the monthly subscription is $100, and they would fuck the world, dog.
For what?
Everybody would do it. Fortnite.
Oh well, no, the battle pass.
No, if they just said some shit like that, like $100 to play the game now, people would be like, God damn it,
Well,
here's
that's
my
illegal.
$100.
I think that's illegal.
How?
They'd have to like
It's
shut.
in beta mode.
They'd have to shut Fortnite
The
down.
game
No,
is
but the
out.
game itself is free, so it'd have to be like false advertisement. They'd have to like change the name and then be like, well, that one doesn't exist or we don't have servers for it.
Yeah.
So have fun, and then go to our new product. But I mean, I'm not saying that that's not, you know, people do a lot of shit when money gets, get involved, and you
saying,
can
man.
see the
Once you start
potential.
selling consoles,
But man,
dog.
they're happy. I think with what they're doing.
Yeah,
dude.
for sure, for sure.
Everybody buys the skins.
$20
Everybody
a
buys
pop,
everything,
dog.
dude. I think that's good. Fortnite was huge at PAX East. They had the big event. Well, I don't think they had a free play rounds for people. So a ton of people were playing that. PUBG as well.
I'm wondering what they're going to do for E3. They got to announce something.
I'm wondering.
They have to.
I'm going to try to get on the big screen and play because they allow you to go in there and play.
Do it.
I'm going to see if we can get it.
You're going to probably be playing Ninja or somebody, though.
Yeah, Ninja was at PAX East. You think Ninja? He wasn't at E3 ever before. He was
But-
always a
But it's
Halo
different
guy.
now, dog. Think about it. Look at all the.
Hey, it's different. He's
Yeah.
different now.
It is.
He
man.
ninja now.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Okay.
That fool
okay.
back then, he was like, yeah, Ninja.
That's
Now it's
Ninja.
like, yo, that's Ninja
Yeah.
who played with Drake.
That's Ninja. Yeah. Like, okay, yeah, that's this. He's probably going to be there, all sponsored by Bud Light. We're going to have to get in here.
Because I don't trip off of no streamers, but I know who this dude is, you know?
Yeah, no, and I'm like trying to merge or break into this whole streamer world and community. And it's really funny and interesting how some of these guys really find their way. But when you look at it, like, you're kind of like, oh, this guy came out of nowhere. And, like, that's never really true, actually. Like, you know, they always have been doing something in the gaming community, especially like Ninja. He was the Halo Pro. He was doing the Halo tournaments before they were Halo tournaments. He was on, like, Justin TV.
But
Like the original broadcasting thing.
exactly.
You know what I mean? So he's been doing it.
He built a name for
Yeah,
himself.
he definitely has. And he's
But-
really capitalized on it now.
But this right here is where
he's
he's
taking it over
shining,
the
dog.
top. Yeah,
he's
he's
shining
definitely-
a whole nother level, dog. So
Gotta
he's
give
a
him props for
gamer.
it.
We got to give him his props there,
he's
man.
doing it.
But
He's
he's
doing it.
shining, dog.
Yeah, he was doing it. And yeah, I love to see that. Wish it could be me, but
Yeah, you know, I feel like I'm gonna call him out. You know, I think I'm better than you. So anybody who wants to
get
you know,
on the PC, dude.
make that happen.
He you know,
I'll be
he like
happy to
opens-
embarrass.
If he beats somebody that is known, he like doesn't shy away from it or whatever.
I'm just saying, I feel like I'll
I'm pretty sure he
embarrass
like told Doc Disrespect to eat ass once. So. It was pretty cool. Let's move on to something else with Microsoft and their move making capabilities, their MMC, if you will. No, but seriously, they were making some moves to acquire some exclusive marketing rights to certain games, like big titles in the future. Anthem
They got the money
being
for
one
it.
of them. And, you know, but this is something that they don't really do. They haven't done before.
They got the
or-
money for it. They've already got rid of all their exclusives, so they balling right now.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. That you usually see, like, at the end of the YouTube channel or video you watch, it's usually a PlayStation.
Yeah.
The PlayStation Sting comes in at the end, you know, plugs them, and greatness awaits. Right? Boom. You got it. Right? Why do I know that one? Because that's what's on all of the trailers.
Exactly.
Greatness awaits. Sony's tagline, you know? Well, you know, Microsoft and Xbox are working together to get these rights. One for Microsoft for the PC versions of these, one for Xbox to get the console version and their rights put on there. But this also could lead way to like exclusive Xbox exclusive, like maybe a Sea of Thieves introduction into Monster Hunter World or something like that. Maybe not that on this game particular, Monster Hunter World, but a game in the future. You know what I mean? Where they take the exclusive of theirs and do a mashup and bring it into another game that's willing to do so.
No, it makes sense.
The impact it has is huge. I think the Monster Hunter World Horizon, that content, that exclusive content, maybe not right off the bat to all the Sony people because they're not really realizing what it was.
Yeah.
But now that they're understanding that these events come back around and they're like really something part of Monster Hunter World, and then you got that exclusive one that's so cool that if you play both, I mean, you're like, you know about that now, and you're going to get the game on sale, and you think you're going to get more out of the game. You're going to get those perks for playing on PlayStation.
Yeah, I agree.
So if you have both, you're going to buy it on that system.
Yeah.
And could help, you know, we were talking about that last week. Like, what are they going to do to get people to continue to buy Xboxes?
Man.
Because their exclusivity, the reason why people buy consoles is falling off, and this is their move, maybe.
I mean, I just want to see what they got.
We
we
know they're doing it with Anthem. I'm almost sure they're going to do it with Anthem. They have a huge...
Do you think like Sony's really going to let that happen, dog?
Well,
You think Sony's going to
Maybe
drop
they just
the
came
ball
with
on
the check.
Anthem, dog?
But maybe they just came with the check.
I mean, if they got the check, it's like, oh, we got one too.
Dude, Microsoft, EA, I mean, sports games kind of in general have good relationships with Microsoft, Xbox.
Yeah.
So I don't know. EA especially, like they work with Microsoft and Xbox quite a bit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see it on Anthem for sure.
Man, honestly,
Other big titles though.
I would be blown away if Sony dropped the soap on that one, dog. Anthem's going to be huge, man.
I know. And we're going to need something to replace Destiny because I don't think it's going to make it. Because I don't even have this on our thing. We weren't going to talk about this at all. But
hey, dog,
man,
I played the other day, dog.
It's better. The PvP is still. I mean, I don't know.
Better.
I'm not going to say anything bad. It's better. We'll say that. The PvE, however, it's real crispy. I like it a lot. I really like it a lot. They need more content, though.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
it. We'll leave it at that.
We need a new raid, dog, for sure.
How about this is the issue. The publicity stunt that is Bungie inviting the heads of the community or the Destiny 2 know-alls or whatever they are, the lore leaders.
Corny, dog.
They have these guys, and like I get it who they brought in, and I know these guys are good in their own world, and they're built communities. They know what they're talking about. They play the hell of the game. So have I, but I haven't been on the public, the pedestal, like expressing that stuff. So whatever. But like, I don't get what it means to bring these individuals in because they have influence. But if your game is not going to be good, you're going to influence the people badly because they're going to tell people that your game's not good as soon as they get back. Or if it does go well or it goes middle ground, you're going to be like, well, we just took the feedback that they provided, and these are the people that lead your community. And they were wrong too. So making a game is super hard, and you got to, you know what I mean? Like, it's a way to them to say, we're listening, we're bringing these people in because that's who you listen to. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm going to bring in, the head of your organization or your community to talk to him and figure out what he likes and dislikes about this or that. But you know what I mean? And then that's how they get the ground hold on you. That's how they get the hold on you.
Determine that this dude is the leader, though, because people watch him.
Exactly.
Because this is as real as it get, dog. Like I watch a lot of random ass game clips and shit like that, and I don't necessarily watch them because I feel like, oh, this dude knows the game. I might watch it just because this fool does something stupid all the time, or he might talk shit, or he's funny.
Yeah.
Things like that,
Yeah.
and now all of a sudden this dude is just like that guy.
Well, what it seems to be it's the guy, those guys that are really popular on Twitter.
Uh-huh.
So if you're on Twitter doing this, those guys are the ones that really got involved in it.
So Twitter's dead now, though. That's the funny
part. Gaming, that everybody uses Twitter.
Yeah, that's only because people think that Twitter is booming. Don't get me wrong, like for people who still like it, but it's not like
I know, but where this information is coming from, that's where if you go on Twitter and look up the Bungie Summit, you'll see all the guys that are invited and then complaining about not being invited, or somewhere in between, or somebody backing them up or disagreeing with that. And I'm just saying, like, yeah, exactly. Through Twitter, like, we wouldn't have found out about that unless these people posted on their Twitter accounts.
Exactly.
So it's like, I get what they're doing, but also, like, you're bringing those people in, so it's like an even bigger announcement that's more specific towards these groups of people, right? They seeked out the leaders of these communities that built these communities, and then they're giving the information to them, and then that's going to tunnel to the rest of the community, and then it's not necessarily through Bungie itself; it's through these other people.
But that's the problem. Now they can blame somebody else.
It's share blame. Blame. Be like, we took their information.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about this dude's information. You make the game. I like the game you made. Don't fucking ask this dude.
Right, exactly. Why can't you guys figure out what you did with the first game that was so well?
Yeah,
and you didn't ask anybody from the community because there wasn't one.
Exactly.
And now you're going to the community as like your like, oh my, this is our last round, the coup de grace. Like,
and then you're
the
going
final
to
blow.
some guy I don't even fucking know. Like,
Yeah,
knock
like
it off.
nobody really knows personally that we know through as a personality through
That's what
a
I'm
show
saying,
that
dog.
they're technically putting on by putting on a stream.
Who makes this dude the grand ambassador of my opinion?
It's like
Get the
it's like
fuck
I
outta
get what
here.
they're, but no, I get what they're trying to do. But like, dude, the summit where you only invite exclusive sets of people and this and that, and you're doing it in privates, and then like, what, you're gonna expect them not to say stuff about it because of
Exactly.
non-disclosure agreements, and then you know what I mean? Like, what are you? I think it's just a publicity thing that they're getting it out there. Like, hey, listen, we're listening to you and we're trying to help. So, you know, give us a break, this and that. We've even contacted the heads of these communities to like prove so. And, you know, I think that's what it is. It's exactly, that's it. It's nothing more. It's a surface stunt to be like, we're saving face. We are at, you know, we're at this level where we're willing to try anything, and we're even bringing in the community on this one because we listen.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're doing. And cool. Hopefully it works, really. But honestly, I think they pissed some people off that they shouldn't have, and they might have invited some people that they might not have been invited. But you know, I have faith. They built a great game. I think that they can save this game and make it great.
Hey man, honestly, I hope so too. And I played it, dog, and I had fun. But it just was like fun for a few minutes. Then I was just like, all right, I'm getting no Monster Hunter, dog. Like,
and that's the thing.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
don't know.
And that's the thing is that it's not that the game is so bad that you can't play it. There's just other games that are better to play.
yeah.
And that's who wins. And that's who wins. And Destiny 1 didn't have that because it was the best fucking game to play.
Well, this is the thing. I was playing
That
Mayhem,
was it.
and I was having a real good time playing Mayhem.
I
and
couldn't
then
stand fucking Mayhem. It literally almost made me break a controller, and I'll be 100% honest.
you're killing me, dog. I had a good ass time, dog.
I didn't. I got Night Stalkered 3 games in a row with 3 Night Stalkers on the team with multiple shadow shot. So no fun.
That's what I used. So I was kind of doing that.
Yeah, but that's what I use too. That's what I use too. But when there's 3 of them and they're intentionally just spamming the area over and over again because like they can.
Hey, honestly, dog, that's kind of what happened. And we were slaying, and it
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So like that's like you have to understand is that's a thing that they built into the game that makes people hate the game, and that's like one of the complaints about it is that there's zero real balancing. There isn't really any
You
balancing.
can't really
There's nothing to
balance it.
counteract that, and then you make a event that everybody loves, but then you destroy it by having this thing. It needs to be
Bruh.
nerfed. You shouldn't be able to shoot 6 of them. They're in it at all, and Mayhem it's a limited event, so it's like yeah, whatever, cool, it'll go away. It's not a big deal, but like they've taken other stuff out of the games, and then added stuff in there that doesn't make sense. Like you nerf Prometheus lens, and then you release a grenade launcher that self tracks. Like I don't get it. Like one took actual skill, and the other one is just fucking shoot it in the direction, and it's a 1-shot kill. Like it doesn't make any sense. And that's the problem. There's no balancing in it. What's balance? How do you balance that? A grenade launcher that tracks people. You kill the guy fast, but if you can't kill him quickly, then what's the point? Yeah. You know. So it's just really there's like highly aggressive stuff that just has no real answer to.
Well, I mean,
So what do you do with a shadow shot? Then the guy can like literally rifle it off if he gets the kill and he gets another kill in there with it and has the proper like things equipped. He'll literally get it right back again and be able to shoot it off again. There's no
That's
other.
kinda
There's
how
no
it
other one that
was.
doesn't take any skill. Like you know what I'm saying though.
but then there was a team running around with the fucking the swords, and they were just doing.
Okay, but if you
havoc.
shoot that guy with your shadow shot, what does it do?
It slows him down. He can't move.
And what else?
It starts to eat him up and kill him, and it just defeats the whole purpose of his sword.
Yes, I think so. That's it. That's all I had to say. Right? Okay. You literally nullify him from all of his attacking abilities.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, man. Like the shadow shot is the shadow shot.
It
dog.
is. It is. It's super dope, but it's balanced in the regular game and regular PvP. It's just in Mayhem. It's just a really dirty thing.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's it. And you know, whatever. I'm cool with it. I'll use it, but like when there's 3 of them, it's just annoying.
Yeah. Like I can't even bullshit you. I ran like 9 matches like that. And we was having a good ass time.
Yeah, I mean, I had good ones too, but there was just, it just ain't nobody got time for that.
No, I agree. Because when the swords do start getting too raw, I just start getting like strategic with where I was shooting those things, and it just was defeating all of that shit for them. And I was like, yes.
Yep. PAX looked super packed from the pictures, so it looks like it was a really fun event, really sweet. All the gaming events are sweet, man. So it's kind of just like a general information one, I guess, there. Square Enix, though, announces a collaboration between Final Fantasy 15 and Tomb Raider. The Shadow of Tomb Raider, the new one that's coming out that looks super dope.
Yeah, that shit does look really good.
Switch stepping up that mature rating. Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, going to the Switch.
Hey, my bad, before we get
It's
away
out,
from Tomb
actually.
Raider. Do you like the direction Tomb Raider went, dog?
Not really.
It's
But they try to make it some more real, I guess.
Because it's nothing like the original Tomb Raiders.
No,
dog.
no, not
At all.
No, not at all. It's like super. It's kind of like, I guess, maybe RPG element to it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like them because they're more loose, but that whole boxing like fighting style was kind of crazy. That's what made the game so intense.
Yeah, we're just like, yeah.
And then it's going now, so now you're just like playing like Drake's Uncharted or
like really, yeah. They just were like, we can kind of make a universal Drake's Uncharted with it. That's
I feel like
what
if they
kinda seems
tightened
like,
it up a little more and made it like that over the shoulder like view and made it more gunsy, it would have been like a new style based.
Yeah,
off
it's
of
more
anything
cinematic.
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
more cinematic.
Yeah.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
I think it would have been super crazy.
Yeah. Square Enix also, Final Fantasy 15. Some new DLCs. They got 4 DLCs. Arden, Arenia, Lunafreya, and Noctis will all get additions to Final Fantasy 15 during 2019, though. So, whole year of the multiplayer and the other episodes, which like they have it as a killer deal, man. Like it's a really good game. I think you can get it for $30 and get like the season pass included, the Ultimate Edition when it goes on sale, which it probably will again soon. Anybody that's interested or have ever been interested in any of the Final Fantasies and you didn't play this, if it goes on sale, definitely pick it up. And these DLCs, they haven't been priced, so who knows? They could be something that's just kind of thrown in there with you, because that's becoming more popular too. Free DLCs, free DLC.
Hey man, Monster Hunter killed the game with the free DLC, dog.
They kept it real.
I don't think there's anybody fucking with that right now.
They kept
man.
it real because they did that for all their other ones because it was a handheld and you couldn't that's how they were adding the new content. They weren't. It's not really so much to get you to pay for DLC on a handheld system, right? You know what I mean? So they kind of like knew that, gave you the new monsters, stuff like that, kept the game fresh. They did it on PS4 where, easily they could get people to pay for this.
Yeah.
Easily. Chose not to. Great move from Capcom.
No, I agree.
Great move. They really
because see,
they had their people, really fucking, look at like one website that said, yeah, we fucking hate DLC and microtransactions to complete games. Like, that's all it took, really. And what the fuck do you know? They have the #1 best-selling Monster Hunter they've ever had, #1 best-selling game Capcom ever had, puts Capcom sales fucking skyrockets.
Look at all
the year.
the little dumb shit that they're selling too.
Yeah, they're going nuts with it, man.
Like all the little face paintings and stuff like that. That's $1 here and there like that. Everybody's buying this shit.
Yep. I'm
seeing it. Like when I'm playing, I'm like, oh, this dude got that.
Yeah, right.
And almost everybody has the Hadouken I run into.
A lot, yeah, exactly. It works. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're doing a good job, man.
They did good.
And I respect you guys. You guys didn't drop the soap on us. Yeah. So I respect you.
What are we going at? Oh, your boy Cliffy B over here at Botchkey. Lawbreakers didn't do it for him. This fool has gone to radical heights by releasing a battle royale game called Radical Heights.
So stupid.
Hey, but for real,
Is it out already, dog?
Oh, okay. There's a. I think it's free to play. I tried to get in and get as much information as I could, but there's an early access tomorrow on PC, Steam only. So I'm gonna try to get in on that. And listen up. I mean, dude, it looks ridiculous. It looks absolutely ridiculous.
Hey, I gotta look this up.
Oh,
What
you do. It's just Radical Heights, man.
So it's insane.
Boss Key. It's basically just like. Excuse me. I'm trying to figure out like. I want. It has like this zombie Call of Duty feel to it, where there's like a game going on inside of it, like with like random loot drops or like places to buy items and shit like that, mixed with like Fortnite Battle Royale, but then has this like weird like Nintendo Double Dragon, like Rambo rocker 80 rocker hairstyle guys that are the characters. And like short shorts, and like I think I seen a guy riding a skateboard. I don't even know. You know what I mean? It has like this older like feel to it, 80s feel or so, I'd say. And it looks super interesting. So we'll see. It's free to play tomorrow, the 10th, Steam, and it looks fucking ridiculous. It should be called Ridiculous Heights, but
I'm gonna check it out.
I'm definitely gonna check it out. But yeah, you know, this is the thing, man. It's the recipe, man. It's what it is. You know how it's gone. It went from like Japanese RPGs. Like they were no matter what, you just make a Japanese RPG, it's gonna be a fucking people are buying it. You know. Then it went to RPGs. Then it went to I want to say like this Max Payne, God of War, like third person kind of like adventure shooter or like hack 'em slash kind of area. Then it went to first person shooters, Call of Duties. You know what I mean? Like this is like kind of the progression of like how the genres are not necessarily made, but made popular. Like we had first person shooters, Doom, back in the day. You know, you could play it. It's whatever. The graphics are terrible. Like an RPG game at that time was better to play. There's more story, more content to it. It just worked better. The slower down fighting, you know, the slower turn-based fighting systems, it worked with what was out. And now we're getting into this realm where you can have 100 people in one fucking match. Like, you got to have Battle Royale, you know what I mean? So the technology is providing this, and this is what this... I think we're going to see a lot more original titles, Battle Royale, and a lot more companies that have existing titles bringing Battle Royale modes into their repertoire to, like, it's going to be standard. If you don't have 100 v 100 or more, then we ain't even fucking with you, you know what I mean?
No, I agree.
I think that's what it's kind of going into. People are just going to be kind of, like, conditioned to that because, you know, this is, like, instead of zombies, it's just like, well, there's Battle Royale kind of deal. You know what I mean? That's what I'm kind of thinking how it is. Maybe not Call of Duty necessarily do that, like to get rid of zombies and put in fucking Battle Royale, but another game, another new game. That's how they're going to offer replay value and other shit like that. Just fucking naturally ingrain a fucking Battle Royale. Done. People are loving it. We just made $1 million. That's how, you know, it's a recipe.
No, I agree 100%. But
maybe we should make a Battle Royale game.
We should. But I just don't know.
What if we did a live one?
What do you mean?
Like where you're like, you know, we drop you in.
Live.
You know?
Have the person?
You know?
Like people. You crazy.
You think we could do that?
I
know some people. Rock's ass. I know some guys.
I might know a few people who's interested.
We could get 6. Battle Royale 6. You know, 6 man.
You know, maybe 8.
Oh,
I got an 8-man team. I won't be in it, but I know an 8-man team.
That's funny. God of War copies have already been leaked, man. 2 weeks early.
Really?
Yeah. How come we haven't been contacted? Is what I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
If you have these copies, before you you know, turn yourself in or get rid of them all, you give us a call, 562-653-0707. We'll talk gaming, get some of those copies about you.
Yeah.
Hit us up, man. We're trying to get those leaked copies.
People got them already.
That's what it says, man. People are playing the game.
See, you know what that is, though? That's Walmart, man.
It's Walmart. It always
That
is.
is.
Man.
It's
I know.
Walmart, man.
It's always Walmart. It's always Walmart. And want to know how I know?
In Target.
Because I know motherfuckers, okay, that be sending this shit out that says looking for Walmart employees that work in electronics department. This shit is out everywhere. They pay people.
Yeah.
They're like, you have a job at Walmart. Well, what is Walmart's probably pays minimum wage. Depends on where you're at in the country on what that price is. Yeah. But we know it's minimum wage. It's the least amount you could get paid.
Exactly.
So, motherfucker, you ask if that's getting paid minimum wage, do you want to make some extra money? They saying yes, okay? And if you're at Walmart in the electronics department and then someone approaches you with that, you're probably going to, look at that
Take
opportunity.
the $120 and just smile about it.
And be like, well, here's these boxes for here. I don't know. Some of them look like trash. Some of them look like they might have 2 games in there. I don't know. Looks like trash to me. It walks away.
Yeah, it looks exactly like trash to me.
So who knows?
With the red fragile sticker on it, that has the string.
The one that
hanging
says
out of it.
red fragile is definitely garbage. Okay? All right. But, that happens for sure. It's always Walmart too, like 90%. I'll actually even go further. I was traveling, the Amiibo craze was happening, right? I was traveling to San Francisco, and I went on the way home through Oakland. And I got on the outside parts of Oakland, and I was like, you know what? I'm fucking doing it. I'm searching it up. I'm seeing what's Amiibos are available. And they had the list. They had like the master list. They had all the good ones there, like the ones you couldn't find, like Falco. They had the first like sets of which one was it? It was Link, where he had like some of the defects, like the pole was like his leg was like weird on the pole or something like that, like how the pole that held him up. There's a bunch of different ones with the new ones that were literally bought instantly. And I go through there, stop at a Walmart. I was like, it says you guys have them online, da-da-da. The entire shipment they couldn't find it. They said they've been looking for it the entire day. And I'm like, what do you mean you've been looking for it? They're like, well, it says it came in last night, and it's not here. I was like, okay, like, we're leaving. Like, we already know. There's no. Yeah. Well, will you just wait? We'll find out. We already know what happened.
Exactly.
So, it's...
Especially if it was worth anything extra on top of what the thing was
so,
worth.
Yeah. Someone gangstered it.
Yeah.
It fell off the truck. However you want to put it. That shit is out and it's on the streets. But, it's fucked up, though, too, at the same time.
You're on Craigslist, you can get 4 of them right now.
I wouldn't doubt it. But, they get on top of I don't know, man, dude. I would be weird. I would actually not post anything like that out these days because they'll come after you for some shit like that.
Not if people like, I've got a Link with the defect leg. People will be like, oh, all right. And then the next person calls, I have a Link with a defect leg. You say you got one, not many. How they gonna know you stealing? They gonna know. All right, whatever. Just saying. All right, whatever.
You didn't just mastermind a plan to never get caught. Right here out of thin air, man. So we'll just leave it there. But yeah, man, leaked information. What else got leaked? Something else got leaked. Fortnite's Week 8 challenges got leaked. That's not that big of information, but like this is important to people. Like for me, it's not really that important, but like you got to understand how big Fortnite is. And then someone's like, "Oh, I got the Week 8 challenge list, dog. Like I got that shit early, dog. Like what do you mean? What is the big deal? Why are you after that information?
So he can prepare himself mentally.
Yeah, you did. Like, well, I'm trying to get them all right. I've been training to get all the challenges. Like they're not even active yet. Why would it even make
stupid? You
know what I mean? And it's like, dude, people are hard up on this shit. Or someone that works at Epic like thinks that they're gonna be like able to like take that. I'll sell you the Week 9 challenges list. Okay.
That's probably what happened.
He's like,
Somebody
you know
was
what
like,
I
hey,
mean?
hey, watch this dude. He's a fucking idiot. He's about to pay for lunch right now.
Like, really?
Yeah, I got the week 9 right there. $120.
Yeah.
Done. Just breaded him up. Here,
I bet.
take it all.
I bet. I guess someone could write a news article with that type of stuff in it. I guess that could be. It could be, but that's kind of weird, you know?
Or some weird tryhard who's not thinking. All he heard was Fortnite in a week early.
Yeah. Who knows?
$120 easy.
Who knows? The leaking shit is weird, but that the God of War one kind of makes me upset because I don't get to play it because it's not me playing it,
No, I agree.
which is selfish, and I know that.
When we take a break, I'll make a few calls. And see what we can do.
Yeah, well, we're gonna figure that out. And the whole Fortnite thing, it just kind of like gives you this glimpse on like this weird world web. You know what I mean? Like, dude, get the fuck off. What? Like, why are you hacking shit for information on week 8 challenges? Like, I needed to know what the trophy list was.
Insane.
So you hacked some, like, dude, like you data mining for shiny Pokemon. Someone data mined all of the Pokemon Go information, found out that there's unreleased shiny Pokemon. It's like, who didn't know that? Like, of course they were gonna release new Pokemon.
There's a lot of Pokemon not released. Dog.
Like, fuck. I mean, but you know, we data mined it and we found out that it's true. The rumors are true.
Insane. Well, they didn't hide that from you if you guys didn't know.
Yeah, it's in the data.
Yeah.
You just mined it.
This is who you get to play with now, and then later you get more.
I know, but I love it because, you know, like somebody probably worked really hard on that and then released the information. And for like a huge amount of people, or well, for Pokemon, a huge amount of people, you know, this shiny stuff, it's a big deal. But like, it's like also like, what? I mean, what lengths are you really going through? Like, you're just sitting there watching this thing, like an app go and go and go until it like finds something that interests you.
Stupid.
When you kind of already knew that they were going to release new Pokemon, because that's what they do. Right? We started with 150. Like, how many are there now, dude?
Honestly,
Give me a rough. Give me a roughie.
there's different regions now.
I don't bring them all together, dog. How many
I don't
Pokemon
know,
are there in the world?
At least
I'm good. Yeah,
like
Google
5
it.
something.
Oh, Rock says 5 something. I think you're probably right.
Yeah, I'm serious.
How
man.
many
Maybe more.
Pokemans are there? This is a popular Google.
It's probably way more than that, dog.
As of Generation 6, there are a total of 721
Yeah, see?
Pokemans.
Yeah, see?
Okay. Dude, this is weird.
Yeah.
There are 802 Pokemans in total, without including Mega Evolutions and Aloha forms. They are variations of existing Pokemon.
Yeah, that Aloha
As of
form was kinda
6:44
wild.
p.m., October 19th, 2016, according to the official Pokemon website, Pokédex, the total number is 720.
That's a lot.
That's according to October 19th, 2016 at 6:44 p.m., though, Rock.
True.
So at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. on 10/19/2016, it could be 7:21.
Oh, you're right.
This shit's official as fuck, dog. I mean, we got a timestamp and everything. Like, dog, it wasn't 6:44. Shut up. Who said it was 6:44? Like, why would you put that in there?
He just letting you know, dog.
It was 6:44.
That's what time he checked.
It was 6:44 that night when we counted 720 Pokemon.
Jesus.
Like, dude, they created this shit. Don't they? They know the number. Like, there's no. We don't need a fucking timestamp and a date of 2016 to say that these fucking guys that developed the game can just tell you, like, yeah, we made 720 of them. We have all of the stuff right here.
They're like, there's 9,000 of them, but we don't know if poo shit bug should be a Pokemon.
Yeah, we don't even want to give you some of the other names. All right, well, let's take a little break, and then we'll come back and we'll talk. We're going to talk this Monster Hunter Spring Break. And, spring break. It's actually a spring break for a lot of people.
It is.
Yeah, so that's why I said that. Spring event, and the events and the quest, and some of the gear and sweet shit that you can get, and most importantly, that fucking Pickle Joe.
Yeah.
That quest is super important, and we're going to tell you why when we come back. So Plug Gaming on dfcradio.com.
Don't put me on. I just don't know what's true. I'm getting this feeling in my gut that I should listen to. So hard to know what's really up when I'm not next to you. Baby, I'm way too high. Or is there something going on? I can't see with my eyes. With my eyes, oh. Is someone telling lies? I could be tripping, but it seems like something's just not right. Just not right here. Am I acting paranoid? Oh Lord, don't tell me I'm slipping. That's just stress I can't afford, so please tell me this is different. I got sweaty palms when I shake your hands. I don't take no chance. Girl, you ain't my girl and you ain't my man. You know, I don't trust nobody at first glance at all. Out to take my son and take my capital. They tell me I'm stressing on things that ain't me. Oh well, that may be true, but I can't change how I feel. So, baby, I'm way too high. Or is there something going on? I can't see with my eyes. With my eyes, oh. Is someone telling lies? I could be tripping, but it seems like something's just not right. Just not right here. Don't wait till it's way too late. Don't let them get over. You might have to make them pay. Regret that shit all summer. Don't wait till it's way too late. Don't let them get over. You might have to make them pay. Regret that shit all summer. Baby, I'm way too high. Or is there something going on? I can't see with my eyes. With my eyes, oh. Is someone telling lies? I could be tripping, but it seems like something's just not right. Just not right here. Baby, I'm way too high. Or is there something going on? I can't see with my eyes. With my eyes, oh. Is someone telling lies? I could be tripping, but it seems like something's just not right. Just not right here.
Dit is fantastisch.
Try to find your way back home. You and I tonight alone. Try to make it work. You just come on over. Let me do the work and I'm beside you. Yeah, I'm beside you. Relax your body and your mind. Let me do my thing. Yeah, I want you singing, focusing within. I got a thing for you. Still got a thing for you. And I don't have to tell you this. You already know, baby, you're my one and only. You're my one and only. You're my only.
How I'm living, how I'm living. Ain't I, ain't I, ain't I, ain't I, ST, money I'ma get.
ain't no retreat, right? Riding on the bikes, yeah, we stunting so hard. Flying in a kite when we ride like a hog. You know how I move, you know how I do, you know how it's cool, and I do it all for y'all. Team over there, yeah, throw up the A. D to the X, let them know where we stay. No, we the best, and no, we don't delay. We do it every day, like what you gotta say, right? Riding out, you see the bike, candy painted, sick right. You know how I do, call it a flight. The way I zoom, straight to the moon. Ain't nah, hey,
Yeah, I'm in the booth.
ain't nah.
I got my SD behind here. I got some ports. You know I am. Yeah, okay. Must be allergic to rap. Cause when I spit, I make them sick. Need an emergency pack. Niggas quick to get the cheese. I know you heard them in raps. Cause I spit hot fire where the damn infirmary at. I just need a cold beat to come and hurdle me back. I stay lit like the microphone was serving me crack. Cause I'm higher than the ceiling. I'm making a killing. Stupid flow. Jordana would've called it a billion. Come through stunting, one hand on the handlebars. Niggas can't see me like I'm camouflaged. Yeah, I stay high as a blimp. I'm good, but I think I can still get higher than this. I smoke so damn much, I don't know how to begin. But be a good fan, take my hand and follow me in. I'm off the wall, I'm so off the wall. I put your ass to sleep, I'm fucking Tylenol.
Evo to the Revo, and I'm flying in a seagull in the belly of a dragon. We just woke up from the sleep, dreaming about where I'm gonna be in the year 2003. Plus a nigga at 2 degrees, count that up for cotton sheet. You make me laugh like man who dress up in drag. Cause you like all these rappers who swearing that they got swag. They lie, they say they tight, they lie, they just alright. I'm lying, these niggas suck, I'm blowing these niggas up. Boom, I'm like a grenade. Do you me and me, man? Black car flow, these rappers know these other niggas prepaid. DJ running like a relay with no delay. And she say that I'm hotter than a candle on her B-day. Even when you heard of it, this is an emergency. I'm hotter than a burner bee, hotter than a 3rd degree. I'm not shit from Cali to Kentucky with the Colonel B. I'm going in like a scalpel during surgery. Yeah. Ain't I?
This is fantastic. Okay, well, spring is here, and spring is here in the game, Monster Hunter World. This is a big event. They've redecorated the entire gathering hub and some other parts of the game, but most importantly, it brings in a whole sleuth smorgasbord plethora cornucopia of quest, events, challenges, gear, the whole nine. AOTA, all of the above. It brings it all, and it is a ton of fun. There are so many quests that are active. The event list is insane and overwhelming. I'll say that right now, but it's all there, and you just got to kind of rifle through all of them. We've been doing a lot of the Every Hunter's Dream. That gets you the Wyvern Ignition, the beautiful community-designed greatsword. Awesome.
I'm impressed with it. I think the gear kind of looks a little out there, though. But,
yeah, whatever, but the sword itself.
Yeah.
It's like essentially a rocket sword. It's like a sword with 2 rocket thrusters on the back of it. And it's I don't use it. Yeah, I don't use the great sword. I'm not a great sword guy. But I did use that, and it's super cool. I got into it. I got like the whole moveset down, so I was able to like really land some stuff. It's really cool. But the coolest thing, community designed. We were just talking. They listened to the community. They allowed the community to design the fucking greatsword. It is influenced by the people that play the game, and then made into an item and brought into the game.
That's a big deal, dog.
That's
Seriously.
awesome. That's awesome. That means
that
that
is a super big deal. That means
you're
the company,
influencing how their game is being
and
played.
they care about your opinion.
Yeah, it's making you have ownership of the game. That's what it's doing. It's giving you a little bit of your own little part of it, you know, where you could actually speak up, not only be heard, but also maybe have some of your ideas implemented, if they're good. But the important part is that it's encouraging to people to actually put the ideas out there in the first place. Because, you know, if you don't offer them suggestions or ideas, then how could companies ever change anything? And that's kind of the point of the whole feedback system, where in the past it used to kind of just be like, well, that's standard. You get a customer service person that just is like, yeah, da-da-da. But now the things like Reddit put you in direct contact where the developer, all he has to do is go to subreddit Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, that's real.
Boom, it's all there for him.
But somebody's actually taking the time to read it and be like, all right.
Of course he is. He has that's a great resource for a
It
company.
is.
It is. It really is.
It really is.
And Reddit does a great job by doing that. And they put all the contact information for the companies or whatever the subreddits are. All that information is there. It's done really nicely. This is one thing that they really do. The place itself can be, you know, perceived a lot of different ways.
It's
Itself,
douchey,
Reddit.
dog.
Yeah. Reddit can be, but you can't deny what it does.
Yeah.
You know, the people that use it, that's another thing, you know. But it in itself, it's a really great thing. But it's great to see stuff like that. This event is bringing that kind of stuff in, bunch of new stuff. That's one of the things. There's a whole new limited set Beetle set. Yeah, it's whatever, but you know, it's cool. It's new. It's something new. Someone's gonna enjoy that. It's not for everybody, but somebody will enjoy that. There is something in here for everybody. Because later on, we're gonna get the Mega Man event that's gonna allow our cat, our Palico, to look like Rush, or I mean Mega Man,
like a
8-bit Mega Man, but it's called a Rush of Blood, and you fight 2 Odogarons, one big, one mini. It's pretty cool.
Hey, the mini one's probably going to be wild, dog, because it's going to
exactly.
be small and aggressive.
So
dog.
quick, yeah. That goes active on the 13th, so like they got this spread out, and new events are coming and going. Or they just start and they go to the end, actually. But super cool. I mean, what's the other one we do? The Relish the Moment. The Devil Joe.
Yeah,
I love it. But, you know, it was hard. It was hard for us to get it going. I got it done with some, some randoms. Or I just, like, you know, fired off my SOS, kind of like how we were doing it. We weren't getting paired with the, you know, right people, I'll say.
Yeah.
And it's just the kind of how the game goes, though. But we have till the 19th.
Well, I mean, I'm going to beat it tonight for sure.
We're definitely going to get it. We're definitely going to get after it tonight, because it's a huge event. It's bringing so many people back into playing it that you know, grind their ass off for the first 2 months, and you know, got way up into the high rank area.
I saw a dude that was 264.
Yeah, I know people that are 230.
And he was like, I got a homie who's like fucking 80 something. I'm like, what?
You know, like, I thought about that. And, like, what I did to even get to myself to, like, 50 as fast as I did, because I kind of quit playing for a little bit, to get to that 180 or 230 mark that people were at, like, I thought about it. I would have to have played twice the amount that I've already played to even... like, get like a good solid like foundation
and only be
or
running
step on
temper,
it.
dog.
But it's not even that; it's the amount of time.
Yeah,
you know, you can't do some quests. You just can't do that fast. Like, it just doesn't really translate like that, like a lot of other games. So it's the amount of gameplay that it takes to get in something like that is impressive. But, you know, it's just a little more than what I have. Like, you know, I think if I would have stayed playing, I'd probably be at 100 by now.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would ever be at 150 or 200
no.
at this time. It's just so much time. And it's just one of those games where, like, it's a time investment. It's not so much like you're farming the same thing. Once you get that
Think about that dude who plays with Youth. Him and Youth got it the same day. This dude's like 160. Youth went hard.
Yeah.
And he's like at what, 56 or something?
Oh, you saw that guy? He's 160. His underrank is 160.
He's insane. And they had it at the same time.
Yeah, but you know what? He also, they did the same thing. They waited until the game came out and there was a farm, tutorial put on YouTube, and they followed it.
But no, they play like crackheads too, like all day and all night. Like this fool's like.
Well, I play like that too.
But I mean, not Monster Hunter only though.
No.
That's what I'm saying. They only play that, and you'll see them like I'll wake up, see them playing, get home, they'll be playing, go to sleep, they'll still be playing, and then get on the next day and it's like I've been up 3 days.
And hopefully they're listening.
I've been up 3.5 days.
And hopefully they're listening.
It's not Bradley though. It's the other dude.
Both of them. He's a kid. He's allowed to do that. He's like 15.
Dog, up for 3 days, dog? Come on.
I mean, he probably hasn't been awake every single one of those moments. For God's sakes, the last time we were on a game with him, the last thing we heard was, my grandfather's shutting off the electricity. I have to talk him out of it. I'll be back. And then it just shut down. He probably gets it in while he can. And it leads to like insane gaming sessions. But he's also a grinder. Like I've played games with that guy. He's a grinder.
He's super grindy.
He's a grinder. That like what fuels him. He's like, is there progression in the game? No, I don't want to play it.
Dude, after I play a certain game for a certain amount of hours, I have to like
switch it up.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Destiny was like the first game that didn't happen and it almost destroyed me. And then I felt like I couldn't do that.
Don't blame that on the game. You almost killed yourself.
No, dog. That was the game, and these bastards tried to kill me.
You almost killed yourself.
They tried to kill me.
No.
Dog.
You almost killed yourself.
Not even, man.
You almost fucking suicided yourself.
I didn't even
unintentionally.
But I didn't realize what was happening.
I don't even know what that's called, dog. An unintentional suicide? I don't even know what that's called, man.
Oh, my God. An accident. That's what you call it. It was a motherfucking accident, dog. Oh, the fucking accident. Dog. I don't know what happened.
I forgot to eat. Wait, what? It's like, I'm just feeling all woozy.
All 4 days.
Make it.
4 days, no water, just Red Bull and fucking Doritos you find.
Oh, gosh. We almost lost Rocky late last year.
Oh, my God, man.
Oh, crucial times on that Destiny hype, though. It was real. And that's what I think what most people are mad about. Yeah. Is that, you did have so much fun and it was so great and it just
this is the thing.
But it didn't change, yeah. Like, it just didn't.
Come on. They need to give you more now.
Right.
Because it's played out now. Now, okay, your time frame didn't work out.
And rightfully paid for.
Yeah,
for
just
most people. And if not, put the fucking price tag on it. Motherfuckers are gonna pay.
And then
it's good.
Seriously, they made a lot of shit really easy for people to get. So they were able to grind it out so fast that now it's like I don't have anything to do. Why would I play this game?
So true. Monster Hunter, it's like, haha, you got a piece. You think you want this piece?
Yeah.
Ha! You got to go get this part.
52 matches later,
cool,
dog,
man.
Here's a wavering
I just
gem.
got one of those Fangs Plus. I just got a Odegaard on Fang Plus. All right, it'll be easy. I'll go back and beat him one more time. I'll give me 2 more.
Fucking
no problem.
12 matches later.
12 matches later, and you're like, all right, I'm about to quit. I'm about to quit, and then it drops for you.
You got it because you only used the fucking the print thing, and they was like, hey, it's in the extra slot.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. That's like, but that kind of brutality is like almost what keeps you there,
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it's not gonna give it to me easily, and when I get it, and I have these certain things and these certain items, it will let other people know that I did these certain things.
Exactly.
And that's kind of what the grind's about, man.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of like hard to acquire equipment is about. Is that fashionable moment that we do, this fashion that exists within MMOs, that you're online with other people. You want to see that, you want them to see that you're like, dude, I got that. That's the gear I got.
Exactly.
How you want people to ask how you got it.
Yeah.
Like, what'd you have to do? Because they don't know or they haven't got it done yet. And those moments were in Destiny 1, and they're not in Destiny 2. And those are, like, the core things that I'm talking about that have been taken away, like, that transcend gameplay. These are things that are just ingrained into the game's lore and what make the game hype.
It's like everybody has every weapon in one. There was
they only need to get 2 of them. You only need to get 2 of them.
Yeah.
You just need to get 2 weapons.
But
3 at max.
Bro, this is the crazy part. I remember there was a sniper in one that I only knew like 3 people with it. Like,
yeah, the black spindle.
And it would like refill itself with every
spindle.
kill and shit. And it's like,
the black spindle was an exclusive one that you had to do a mission that was inside of a mission that they just didn't even tell you. You had to like read lore to see if it was even real, and then you like would go check on this corner and you're like, what the fuck? Why is this area opening? And it only opens on the second half of you returning from this part on a part of a level. Very exclusive shit.
Yeah.
And then the fight is just super hard. And you're timed.
But they don't do that no more, man. Like now it's just like, here, run this, it's done. You got it. If you can beat this, you can have some of this stuff. Like, and it's like everything is so easy to get. You can buy. Dog, remember how grindy it was to get faction gear?
Yeah.
Now you only got to return 6 fucking coins.
Barely got to do nothing.
You can just pay for it. Like,
yeah,
come
on,
on,
you drop
dog.
3 pieces. I dropped a couple coins. I got the full set.
That shit, man, the faction
like, we
almost
fixed
killed
it.
me, dog. And now you can just get the shit? Oh,
true.
Come on,
It's
man.
true. It's so
come
true.
on, dog.
It's so true.
Come on.
The faction
that
almost
shit
took my
is
man
insane,
out
dog.
of the game of real life.
Update a month later. Here, you can have this shit, dog. No.
Yeah. That's true.
Unacceptable, man.
That is so true.
Come on, man. Oh.
That is great as well. It's true and great because oh man, the impact of their decisions, they don't even get it.
Man,
they don't even get it. No, but the event's bringing the Monster Hunter event is bringing all this stuff, but it goes back to this thing that they started from their game, from the beginning, listening, right? And this event is putting a lot of this stuff into play. We have the mashup with Horizon Dawn. That event's active. We have
I'm already decked out on that.
We have the Ryu event. It's out.
Yes, there.
It's out to do. The challenge is active.
Yep.
We have the Mega Man one coming up that we already mentioned. We have a Sakura in the future.
Dante in the future.
Dante in the future.
That's wild, dog. Because the video is wild.
Okay.
Because Dante
these are these additions that you're getting for free by just playing the game that are going to incorporate grinding. It's going to incorporate a timed thing where, like, I was playing this game at this time because it will go away. And it'll only show back up at a certain time. And if you're not there again to see it, these are the things that we love, that we like. Like, your buddy gets on, you're like, dude, you didn't log in that week, and look what I fucking got.
Exactly.
I'm fucking Ryu. You can't beat that. You know what I mean? You can't beat that.
Well, they can get it now.
Or if it goes away, like let's say like the next year that they don't do those events anymore. And then people are still playing Monster Hunters or people are still buying it because it goes on sale, Then we got these year 2 noobs. How are you going to be distinguished as year 1?
Yeah, what separates
You're going to have this sick-ass gear that they're not going to have. Not the same mass bland shit that everybody else has. It's a rescan of some other shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And this is it's these simple things, dude. It's them doing their job really well. That gets the game to this level. With so many people playing it, so many people fucking enjoying it.
I want to play it right now.
We're going to play it. We're going to go home and play it. Because that's what's up. I mean, we play good games. Right? That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what it is, man.
But it's just cool. The event's cool. I imagine there's going to be more events like this with... Dude, if you look at the event quest, there is fucking something to do all the time. Like, you don't even have to get that grindy right now. You don't. You could just choose a different one and play it. And it will still give you something cool and worth it. And it will help towards something. The fucking relish the moment, the Devil Joe gives you Streamstone every time. So it's a guaranteed Streamstone and a high probability of like a worn Freystone or whatever it's called. It's the one that basically turns into a hero gem that gives you the augmentation for a weapon. And so I played 3 matches, got 2. and then played 2 matches and got 1. So I beat him 5 times, and I've gotten 3 of the actual hero gems, and I've gotten stream stones the entire time.
Shit.
So, like, even in the lore, even in its description, it says, like, he's got stream stones stuck in his belly, cut him out. You know what I mean? Like, it's letting you know.
Yeah.
This is the fucking one. It's also a hunter rank 50, and, you know, it ain't no fucking walk in the park. So, you played it, you know it's difficult. You know the game it doesn't matter how your hunter rank either. Yeah. The game scales to difficulty.
If you can duck and dodge and shoot or duck and
dodge,
dodge
dive,
and swipe, you out there, dog.
That's what you're doing. But the game, I don't know. The game is so much more. It has, with this event and just knowing that shit like this is going to be happening, the fireworks, dude. The firework cannons that you haven't seen them yet, the barrels that are fireworks instead. I love that.
Dog, this is something I wanted to ask you too, because I remember you and Sam were like hardcore into fucking what was that?
I don't know. I think Satan did that.
It threw me off, but the Dark Souls.
Yeah, what's up?
They said fighting the Devil Joe is kind of like the equivalent of playing that game.
Because you're just dodging. Yeah.
You're just rolling and dodging.
Yeah,
Do you feel the same way about that?
No, I don't. Because, like, I have a light bow gun, and, like, in Dark Souls, you could have a ranged weapon, and it can feel that same way. But, yeah, like, if you're a melee guy and you're trying to get close, then absolutely, that's what it feels like, yeah.
They said straight up, you got it, like, sword and shield is like, you
feel
like
and
you're
that's,
playing.
that's, but the entire game of Dark Souls is like that.
Yeah.
Where you're just panic rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what you are. There's no skill involved of surviving the Devil Joe. It's your luck.
Yeah, I agree.
And sometimes your luck
because
is just really fucking good.
He'll swing, and you'll be on the other side of like a wall.
Yeah, there'll be like a mountain.
Like literally a
like
mountain.
a mountain barrier. He's here, you're here, and he'll swing, and it will go through the top part and still hit your ass. And you're like, okay, that's the physical barrier. Like, he just transcends it. Time, space, any material. It's like Wolverine's claws. It goes through fucking anything.
Yeah, that shit is disappointing, but
yeah, you know, it's fun. He's hard. It's the point.
I've grinded this gear out, so I'm happy with it.
I didn't even know about this, but I guess people were complaining about the difficulty of the tempered monsters and saying, like, oh, there's just no challenges, this and that.
Well, this is
And the Devil Joe was supposed to be the answer to all this kind of stuff. But, I mean, that got through them a couple. Like, if you got people that know what they're doing, it's not that hard. You just can't. It's really about, like,
if they take tempered to that level, though, dog, Jesus.
Oh, it is that level. Tempered is that level.
I don't feel the same way because we fought.
The Devil Joe's a super aggressive just by nature. So, like, if you do a tempered Black Diablos, it is fucking lit.
Okay.
Like, it is super lit.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Just
I remember.
non-stop attacking.
No, I remember that shit. Remember when we tried to get him that night?
Yeah, we're like, oh, yeah, let's do a regular Diablos. Tempered on that one. Yeah, it's fine. I can go. I'll get the Black Diablos material later.
So, like, the higher rank.
This one just came out, like, fucking lit. Did 2 tail wipes, murked us all, like, right off the bat.
The whole team. Just back to camp, dog.
Just erase that. Amnesia. Fucking Men in Black thing. Didn't happen.
Run another game so you don't feel bad about yourself.
Right. Yeah, we're going to play something a little bit easier this time. Let's get this Yaku Kulu real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get that
I got the head.
Get that confidence boost back, you know.
Man.
But real life, dude, the shit is too real. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Anything that you're liking specifically? I didn't get into any of the challenges. At the arena, like
I didn't get up there either. I just
I've only done the one for Ryu. I didn't even look at them. To be honest,
I went up there and I looked at them like 2 days ago.
So those are fun, but they're also like confusing for some people.
There's a lot of like this is the whole thing up there. It's like it's mainly like money rewards and like gyms and stuff. That
So that's what I think it's just confusing for people. Like they don't really know that. They don't understand that whole like. Section even on the left side is just for something completely different. It's just these challenges that are time-based, and then you don't get to pick your specific weapon. You don't get to bring any of your gear, right?
In some
you do. Yeah. But you most of the time it's selecting, like, they choose 3 weapons that you have to choose from.
Yeah.
And those are what you're allowed to bring into the fight. And it might not be a weapon that you're familiar with.
Exactly.
That's another cool way that this game...
It forces you to learn new weapons, and then you end up liking them. Like, I didn't know that I liked the fucking the light bow gun. I didn't know that until I tried it, and I was like, oh, snap.
Yeah, I that's kind of how I did it. I didn't find out through one of those, but I was just like, fuck it, I want to try a ranged weapon. Yeah. And I got the bow, and I was like, yeah, you know, it's just weird. The bow, I just really didn't like it. And what I ultimately realized is that I don't like the shot that people have where it rains the gravel from above.
Yeah.
Because it always destroys my attacks.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to be that guy.
See, and
so I chose not to use the arrow.
And this is something too, the heavy bow gun. I played a match, and I was like, okay, I tried it, and it wasn't that bad. I just crafted one from the Devil Joe. So we'll see how that works out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just so like totally sold on the light bow gun that I just don't even care to look.
No, I don't blame you.
Because I don't really know what it's. I don't
it
know.
does way more aggressive damage.
But
and
I don't think it does, not the way that I use the light bow gun.
Well, yeah, because you use like the wavering gems and all. I'm say the wavering things, right?
No, I just get right up in their face.
Oh, okay.
With double close range, and you know.
Well,
cue sound guy.
Well, this is what you gotta realize: the damage from like the level 1 ammo to the level 2 and 3 ammo. It's a difference in it, like damage wise.
Yeah, but I know that. But there's I can use level 3 on like all the ones that are important of me getting close. Like I don't need a level 3 of something that fires slowly. Yeah. I need a level 3 that something fires quickly, and then I have a rapid fire on.
True.
You understand? So I'm on like a spread ammo 2 rapid fire that's hitting like maybe 10 or 11 shots at like the highest one's 16, and then we tinker down from like 12, 8, 7, 8, 8, like all over the place. So it's like huge amounts of damage, and it's 3 shots per. So you do 8 hits times 3 and like average those hits out at 10.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? It's fucking insane amounts of damage when you're that close. Like, yeah, you're basically pretending like you have a sword fighting that close, and you have to dodge, and you don't have all the evasive maneuvers, but you have enough. Whereas with the heavy bow gun, you don't have any. You can't do a sidestep. You can't even do like the jut. Like with a light bow gun, you have this like, it's not like such a roll. It's like kind of like a dash where he does like a shoulder, like a step and then a shoulder dash, where it gives you like an extra little bit of love going a direction. But it makes all the difference, you know, on being that close. And I think that's where you get the most like benefit. Whereas people visualize it as a gun, and they're like, I'm going to get further away.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really work that
No, I agree. The only thing I feel like that works really well from a distance, because it doesn't really matter, is like poison, sleep.
Right.
And
you just needed to hit.
Yeah, you just needed to hit.
Yeah.
Like shit like that. Or even sticky. Sticky's the same way.
Yeah, sticky's the same way. But and the other thing I don't like about sticky, even though it's good, it has a set damage.
Yeah.
It never does more, it never does less.
I agree.
And like that's the only good thing about it, is that it's set and it'll never do less.
For tails,
well, it's a good one to hit them while they're trying to leave.
Yeah.
The tail's always hanging out, it's hitting, but like, you know, even the slice,
it
just is like, I don't even need to bring it out. Like Pierce even is in the same category with me too, where it's like very exclusive. I got to line things up very properly for it to be effective. So like when the guy's stationary, it's a choice shot is what I agree.
No, I agree.
It's not something you should have in your gun all the time.
No, I agree.
Normal
100%.
spread. And then whatever the fuck the monster's weak to.
And I think normal is like one of the best ammos.
Yeah,
on
normal
there, no
2,
what.
normal 3 is devastating.
Yeah, that's just devastating.
Normal 3 is really good. The one that I use all the time doesn't have normal 3, but my backup does.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, when you're shooting the rapid fire, the more different ones that you have rapid fire with, I think is when it comes down to it, it's like it's what you're looking for.
No, I agree 100%.
And you can't rapid fire the good, powerful ammos.
Yeah, that would.
So it doesn't matter which one.
That would make it like OP for like.
Yeah, exactly.
It's already, that guns are like the gun is already so good to give you everything like that would just be insane.
But it limits like so much other stuff. Like I could never stand playing that game not being able to move around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like being immobilized, like running slow with the greatsword. The hammer, surprisingly, you're surprisingly fast.
Seriously?
Yeah, you have very good mobility, and you can roll and move very nicely. The greatsword, it really takes all that away from it, for whatever reason. But the hammer, if you're trying to do your charge attacks, you're shit. But if you're like have the gut weapon out and just running, you actually move at a decent pace.
They need to buff that thing.
Buff what?
The fucking running for the fucking greatsword. They need to do that for sure. Because the speed.
Yeah, but I think the damage output on it is so real that it's just they have to do that. That's how they balance it.
Seriously?
Yeah, because the hammer is strong in its succession of hits, like after it hits for so many times. Where the greatsword's kind of like it's like the third hit of it is it's already its power charge. So it's already done. The hammer's like the sixth hit is its final, high damage shot. But like if you perk it out properly, you can start doing damage earlier. Like on the hammer, you start hitting like part breaker or damage or attack boost and weakness exploit or something like that. You just hit them in the right spot, and that's when it starts to do the heavy damage.
No, I agree.
But the greatsword is just ridiculous, and like that's kind of why I didn't use it though, because it just seems like one of those. But I realized that it's not true later. But it just realized like, oh, okay, this is just one of those DPS guys. Just doesn't matter. You just fucking go in and swing the thing. It doesn't take a lot of skill. Whatever. But that's when I realized, like, dude, they got 14 weapons because there's actually not really a difference between any of them. It's just like, what style of player are you? And I'm not the slow, tanky guy. I'm just not. I'm like, I like either like to be in and out and fast and like devastating or stealthy, and devastating. But not like the guy that's like out there fucking just brute strength.
Just dropping duos, like boom, boom.
Yeah, and then dying all the time. Class tank, that's not me.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
But we need them.
Yeah, I like to be the fast guy. Like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, then like can't control his combos. And you're like, Rock, quit hitting me. He's like, I can't, dog. I'm already doing it. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, it's just stuck in the combo. He's like, he's gonna finish this one out. Okay, all right. And my guy's just like, the monster's running away and shit.
But you not hurt though.
No, I know.
You not hurt.
It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hurt me. It does not. That's true. That is fucking true. But let's take a break. That's enough on the spring event. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We're gonna talk some new releases, and then we're gonna go a trip down memory lane and talk some nostalgia and maybe mention some of our favorite gaming series. We'll be right back.
I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city.
Caviar got me scorched. Why you niggas smoking Newport shorts? And you wonder why your bankroll short. Probably cause your ass never left the porch. I be grinding and making moves, you know the business. Pound the block, pushing work till it's finished. Serial killers need no fucking eyewitness. Extra clip, shit, I'm on my blade.
Respect you, respect me.
I've been hustling my whole life.
You know there's no nigga out here like this.
Seen the light. I see you niggas stopping at the stop sign. I'm California stopping cause the world is mine. Some claim defeat, the angels speak. They woke the king will sleep. The trip will be the way to me.
I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city.
Tapes confused with wearing capes, you fools. Still breaking the rules, roll moving, you lose. Handyman with the tool, I had to rock his body. I came to body like Lottie Dottie, and I don't wanna hurt nobody. I'ma break it down with the get down, watch it go down, hold it down with the hustling my whole life.
You know there's no nigga out here like
me. I see you niggas stopping at the stop sign. I'm California stopping cause the world is mine. Some claim defeat, the angels speak. They woke the king will sleep. The trip will be the way to me.
My weaknesses and my strengths. But everybody know my strengths definitely outweigh my weaknesses. As long as that, I'm a human being, like everybody else. And if I meet somebody perfect, then they can train me. And they can help me be perfect. But there ain't nobody out there perfect. So we'll all just get along with it.
They say Machiavelli's resurrected, I can feel his presence. But the coldest thing, Machiavelli never left us. Who the fuck he think he is? Talking about Machiavelli never left us. Who the fuck is it? I'm an outlaw thug, like hustling to the death of me. Brutalist, alien, I'm mom lost, baby. Worth to get money, knowledge and I fucking lead. Think I seen a ghost if you stood right in front of me. Tupac eternally, Rogers on his own shit. Think like new money, and you can pass it, show me. Worldwide masterpiece, hustle on this fucking street. On that dead fed crime, so they still tapping me. $1 million smile, girls say I'm sexy. Bachelor in arts, got it in psychology. Player, you ain't fly as me, still can't see me. Stand on oxygen, or you can't even do the breathe.
Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city. Check a nigga altitude. I'm higher than the rest of you. I'm Superman fly in the city.
Out here on these streets, if you got a bankroll, then homie, let it speak. I'ma let it swing, let it swing. I'ma let it swing. Let it swing.
Full-fledged in the flesh, catch the best. In that Dr. Blue drop top GTS. Make hits like man, don't wet your pants. Cause me and my money, we finally married. They calling me a married like Jason Terry. But I'm more like a Laker, calling Reason, baby. Started with the line, moved to the cities. Getting money, trapping with pain, major. Diamonds on my neck, Gucci fitted the Taylor. I'm taking all bets, yes, I'm the banker. I used to run the base like host Forsaker. And now my money long like media haters. And now my team strong, thank God we made it. Make me wanna swing, get off me haters. Never had a problem till I got some paper. And now I'm getting shine, you got
I'ma let it swing. Let it swing. I'ma let it swing. Let it swing.
Walking in my bed, yeah, yeah. I don't even speak, yeah, yeah. You know what's underneath and R&B vibe. You know I'm from the streets, it's already done. So what's about $1 million, baby? I mean $1 billion, baby. I mean $1 trillion, baby. We top billing, baby. Worth about $1 billion, baby. I mean $1 trillion, baby. I mean $1 billion, baby. We top billing, baby.
Falling out of control, out here
Yo, Kelly, pass me that blunt. You feel me? Mm-hmm.
Them said, ain't not a dreadlock, so the way you come from, you must have two stickers sensei under your tongue. I said, no, officer, Lord, you must be mad. He only smokes cigarettes and strictly shag. Oh,
it's all about that. Mary Jane. Hey, you know what? I'm a sad. Yep. I'm yawning 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm breaking out the bag of weed. I break it up, then I'm rolling. Yep. Fuck it, I'm jonesing. Waking, baking, I'm stoning. If there's a girl in the bed rolling. Yep, fuck it, I'm boning. Yep. Oh, yeah, okay. Lighting trees up, tough smoke. I'm puffing on the best. You just smoking some shit. That's just okay. Okay, yeah. You go smoke that hay. I'm alright. I'ma smoke that high grade every day. I know
Some of that high grade gaming content. There are some new releases coming out, but you know, it's been kind of shite lately. This is Extinction, new title. Says it comes out tomorrow. PC, Xbox One, PS4. It looks like a platformer type deal. I don't know though, because like I don't know. It doesn't. There's nothing. I haven't seen anything else on any of these games until like literally the day they're fucking released. And
it's bad marketing, man.
Maybe this could be a company they don't have money for marketing. This is just what they do. They just release the game. That happens.
What company is it?
Yeah,
Capcom.
No. If it's a Capcom title, we would have known about it.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know, I'm not gonna.
They would have did an event on Monster Hunter about it because
it's
they know
Modus
how
Games.
to do
It's
this
Modus
shit.
Games, but yeah, it's not a big gaming company. You know, they're new, I'm sure, and they don't have money for marketing and putting it out there. So like, I don't know, but like.
Dude, there's a
PlayStation
YouTube
Store releases like that and stuff like that. I just don't know how well they do. Like this Metal Gear Solid game, for instance. That's a huge title. Has a huge.
But that's not even like that. That's
this is a $60 game.
That's Metal Gear now because they as soon as you say something fucked up about them, they be like, oh, okay, well, here, fuck you. That's the thing.
It actually looks pretty tight. Yeah, like you're fighting giants and shit. Yeah, it looks like your standard kind of like your standard like we fucked up because God of War is coming out in 2 weeks and we shouldn't fucking release this game. That's what it got. It's got that feeling to it. It really does. It really, really has that feeling to it. This is another thing. Surviving Mars came out. This game looks really cool. Didn't hear anything ever about it.
Yeah, I talked about it last week.
Well, now you know what it feels like to not be listened to.
I know.
Fucking dick. But you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. What's up? What's going on? This time last year, we were fucking swimming in fucking AAAs, dude.
They can't do that anymore, dog.
I think we got that year off, dude. It's like a fruit tree. It just fucking gets lazy on your ass. Like, I'm not going to fucking give you anything this year. Here's 2 fruits. Survive. You know?
Jesus.
We're over here fucking playing Monster Hunter still. Like, I got no problem with that. You know, but come on, man. Let's get some variety up in here. Last year we were fucking. You couldn't play one game for more than a month because you were backlogged.
Yeah, for real.
So come on, let's step our game up. But I think I think we're actually gonna get a late fall. But it's gonna blow up because Switch is already geared up. Nintendo's geared up for their big fall release. You know. The other games, our platforms are going to have to be able to compete. The other consoles are going to have to compete. I think we're going to get some fall quarter 4, late entries, type deal. It's going to be one of those. Because we got them all early last year in spring, this time.
I don't know, man. Personally, I feel like
Personally, you're playing a video game.
Not even. I feel like they're gonna fuck us again. I genuinely do.
Dude, what do you mean they're gonna fuck us again? Last year was great. We didn't get fucked.
Hear me out, dog. Let me tell you why. This is what's gonna happen. God of War is coming out, and that's just they're gonna use that as an excuse to be like, well, God of War. That's
but that's only PlayStation.
Do you remember when GameStop used to do that shit? You would go there like, what come out this month? They're like, this, and this. And it's like, well, what's good? They go, God of War. And they did that shit for like 3 months straight, maybe even 4. Like,
God of War was dude, when it came out, though, it was like
all of them, though, dog. Even when they get remastered, they go, God of War.
Yeah, like, what do you recommend? What title do you recommend? God of War.
It's that good of a game, so I don't have a complaint with that. But at the same time, I already have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let God of War come out and not have the shit. Come
on.
And then these are people that see you all the time, and they're like, God of War.
Yeah, quit trying to play me, dog. You remember me?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Well, the new releases have kind of been like that, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna deal with it. Let's end on a nostalgic note here.
Listen up.
Let's talk. Last week we talked about bringing a game and a console back that you'd like to play. It was a lot of Dreamcast hype. Let's talk about favorite gaming series. Now you don't have to narrow it down to one, and it can be old. You can do one old and one new. One that's not around, one that's maybe still going, or one that's newly created.
Series, really?
A series of games, yeah. That's all.
What's had the longest run ever, dog? Come on.
Well, I mean, there's been quite a few. There's a couple of them.
Nothing like Mario, dog. Come on.
But yeah, Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy doesn't have as many as Mario.
Doesn't have as many, but it's been around the same length. It has that
true.
same historical value from like
it was
the
on
timeline.
Nintendo and everything.
Yeah, from the timeline.
Yeah.
So you're on Mario. So you're going Mario.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's like one of everybody's favorite. I'm gonna say Final Fantasy.
Okay.
For like old to new. What about newer series that has, some longevity to
like
it?
God of War.
Like God of War could be one of them. Yeah, God of War.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is. But mine's Final Fantasy. Not mainly because there's even one currently that you can play now, and then one you can say that came out in 1987.
But this is the crazy part. Like, if I had to choose like a favorite series,
okay, gaming series you got to take with you. Bandit Island. Have to take a gaming series with you. Bandit Island. That's easy. That's actually easy.
For me, it's Tom Clancy games. Dog.
Okay, for me it would be Mario because there's so many.
Yeah, there's so many too. But then Tom Clancy got so many.
Two games.
And then there's games where the map
then you'll be using
all the time.
Then you'll be using Tom Clancy's things to get off the island.
That's how I feel.
You'll be like, yeah, this is a fucking tutorial on how to get off this fucking island.
Think about it. I got all this shit around.
Yeah. That could be.
Build a terrible boat and die at sea.
That's when he's thinking about it. That's when he's thinking about it. Yeah, exactly. Well, he played fucking games for 48 hours. He was abandoned on an island. He died. He fucking didn't try to get off the island.
He got caught up because he was running, Dante's.
I would say it would be Mario for me, Abandoned Island, but Final Fantasy for sure. Top, like faves. Mario's like, of course, but Final Fantasy is like that. That's it for me. And new, I mean, like newer. I mean, I don't know. You were really into Titanfall. They got 2. Yeah. There's going to be a 3rd. Hold on. I just thought of this. We should confirm this too, but I believe Titanfall 2 is $6 on Xbox.
It's worth every dollar
right now. $6.
That's worth every dollar.
$6.
Worth every cent.
I got to remind myself to pick that up when I get home.
Yeah, for sure.
But
is it on PlayStation that cheap too? Because I don't have it on PlayStation.
No, it's on Xbox. I think it's on Xbox only. And I think I'm going to get that. Don't you already have it on there?
No, I have it on Xbox.
Yeah, you have it on Xbox.
Yeah.
So then, yes, we got to get that in, and Siege. Got to remember that. But like new, I want to say like new wise, I think Tom Clancy's series or newly is what's really keeping it together because there's got the Wildlands, we got the Vision.
Everything kind of intertwines a little bit.
And
too,
it's
like
new.
Weird.
It's new.
They
It's
bring
still
up something
playable.
weird about everything.
It's still playable. The Division 2, we're gonna have news from. I think that would be if I had to take something on the newer consoles, like series wise, of like they don't necessarily follow one another, but it is his kind of collective. Their collective. I'd say newly, that's gonna be it because it's done so well.
Yeah.
For so long. But these new ones, like if you could just take the core out of like PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, you have so many good titles.
Do you got Rainbow Six Vegas 1?
No, but I know how great it is.
Bruh.
I know. I remember watching clips of that like before clips were even clips. You know what I mean?
I was a legend. I became a legend there because I was that nigga, man. I'm trying
That's
to
where he
tell
made his
y'all,
name.
dog. That's if you had never heard of people getting banned. Oh my God, man. They
He's the
talk
reason
about
why
it, bro.
they ban people. This
Hey
is
man,
where it
I was
started
good.
here.
I was so good, and I talked so much shit. It just like you have to complain. I won't lie to you because I was that fucking good, dog. I invented the dirty dance, dog, and everybody will tell you, man. I invented that shit, man. I'm trying to tell you. Let's not even get into this.
Don't want to get into
Let's
it.
not even get into this, dog.
He's taking we really got him down a trip down memory lane. That's the point of that right there.
Trying to tell you,
Took
man.
Rock there, man. To his little taste of him back in his Rainbow Six Vegas days, baby.
Legend, dog.
I love it.
Oh, God.
Y'all fucking legend. Mate, you're a fucking legend.
Trying to tell you, man.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for The Plug Gaming. That was a good show. We got to remind you a couple of things. What's it, Rock? What are we doing?
What?
Giveaway?
The giveaway, yeah, for sure. We're going to release that tonight.
We're going to post that tonight. We're going to post it before we leave the studio. It'll be up there within 15 minutes on The Plug's Instagram. Okay, we're doing that. We got the event April 28th. We're going to provide that information for you guys over our Instagram within the next coming week. We're also going to announce it next week for you. And otherwise, we're going to see you guys next week with another great show. We're going to be talking some fucking what's coming up. What are we talking about, Rock?
The 28th, we have some abuse coming.
We're going to talk about more abuse. You're so abusive.
Oh, I'm just saying, on the 28th, there'll be some abuse there.
You're so abusive,
and,
Rock.
yeah, there'll be a few games to choose from to be abused in. So I'll make sure I bring a nice little thick list.
Oh,
and,
my God.
I won't wear any gloves.
Oh, all right. We out. We're The Plug Gaming on DFCRadio.com.
And I'm the best. Tell your mother I said hi. Peace.
DFCRadio.com